Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are not doing Eureka Orthos tonight. Talon was feeling very tired after not getting a lot of sleep last night, so we told him to go get some sleep. I'd rather he keep his health up than come stream with us, so... So we're back at our two-man Palace of the Dead.
Take two.
Yes, take two. I would say they're small, but they're not.
No. Palace of the Dead is not small at all.
By the way, I'm at 5869 for my Aether Pool.
Yep, that sounds
Hello,
right.
Orca! It's good to see you!
Yes. This is not quite our usual Saturday, but it's actually close.
We've been doing this how long?
Don't go there.
Go ahead and take a steal.
Yes.
Ooh, a Bandersnatch. And we get an Intuition.
No horde. Ooh, Hantu going through.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Line of sight. Come on.
Man, I have such a big spam burst.
Sight. Would you like to take care of sight?
Beyond sight?
Probably. The commander of Umans. Strength.
That'd be yours.
Yeah.
Come back here!
Time to, and past time to head for the exit.
Be there in a minute.
Yep.
Ooh, he actually hurt me a little. I'm impressed. Yeah, Oh, wait till you see Kimras in this game. They are just nasty on a stick.
Yeah.
Enders of runs. Not as bad as a behemoth, though.
Oh, hi, Mr. Bear.
He was hiding from you.
Yeah, you get that. We're
Resolution.
set. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday was a interesting run in my solo heaven on high attempt.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that one. Oh,
Yeah. It was
interesting
like,
as in may you live in interesting times.
yeah. It was like everything that could go wrong
Okay,
did
that
go
one
wrong.
lost. And there's Horde.
I ended up having to take a bathroom break in the middle of a floor set, which is not recommended. And it nearly cost me the run.
Yeah. 1 second left on the clock. Oh, more intuition.
Yes. Yeah, I beat the boss with 1 second on the clock, and yeah, I do not want to repeat that again.
Yeah, that's shaving it mighty close.
Ooh, armor 70.
Very good. And how's that for arm?
59.
Okay, all set over here.
Okay, coming your direction.
Short of anything wandering around.
I don't know, does the music sound distorted?
No, not
More
on
than
this
normal?
side, but I've noticed that it can on the stream sometimes. The timing just is not working correctly sometimes.
Ooh, safety. There are no traps.
Yay. If there's no traps, how am I going to accidentally set off traps?
The answer is you're not. I'm taking that
seems
steal.
like a cruel trick.
Ansu incoming. 2 Ansus incoming.
Yep. Not anymore.
Yeah, the problem is I'm actually showing green on my end for stream.
This is as good as it's gonna get.
And it could be anywhere along the chain.
Yeah. And if it is what I'm thinking of... you know, it's subtle. Because, like, voices still sound right.
That is weird.
Well, because of the regular pattern on music, I think it's more susceptible to you noticing differences.
So, it might be the difference between optimizing for voice as opposed to optimizing for music. It's
Maybe.
why phones...
Sight.
Ooh, sight. It's why phones trees, the voice comes through clear, but any sort of music on them is an absolute abysmal. Which one was that? Is that another site? Ooh, it's a steal. Steal yourself!
Done. And also a
Oh.
raising.
Raising.
The steel was the one that I found.
It's hard to say because the messages overlap.
I know. Arm?
$60. Eat Death Flare. Oh dear, we have to wait for respawns. So you know, Orca, this particular section that we're doing is actually kind of a challenge optional mode.
Yes. There's like 3 versions of it. This is the first one, called Palace of the Dead.
Yeah, there's one. Our sucker for the, yay! Blood for the
And
gate!
normally in this time slot, we're doing the most recent one, but Talon had to bow out. They had not gotten enough sleep and were tired. So we're doing our auxiliary run, which is back on the first one with just the 2 of us. Word. Lust. Oh, incoming Cyclops. Oh, he won't last long. Yep. It is nice being a machinist. having a problem.
Mm.
Don't come here. Okay, now it's safe. It was a lust. And this one is intuition, which is already running.
Well, I was about to say is pick up the horde, and then we'll grab that extra intuition after you pop another one.
Yep. Done.
There.
Another Cyclops.
And another one incoming.
Yeah, they are loving on this floor. Thankfully, we're still in the area where I have oodles of firepower.
You and me both, as long as my spam is up.
Well, yeah, you a little less so because you don't have the Aether Pool. Though it's getting there. Safety.
Yeah, 60-70 at the moment.
Yeah, part of the kind of challenge mode nature of these is you have what's called the Aether Pool for arm and armor, offense and defense respectively, and that determines how well protected and how much damage you do instead of your normal gear. And quite some time ago, we started to run in here, got in, and then they remembered that they just sold off all their Aether Pool to get items.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not gonna do it or anything. I have so much firepower at this level, it's not even funny. And we got fairly deep in before that floor just was determined to kill us. Tried about 3 times and finally got us the 3rd time around. So now we're kind of early in again.
And on different glasses.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
I'm on the same one. And of course, now your Aether Pool is in much better shape. Hello there, Mr. Harks.
Safety!
And over the years,
there we go.
We have played a fair number of MMOs.
Yes.
Ow!
Weenie heels!
Good going, you didn't even get to curl with that.
They really need to replace Mind for poor Physic.
And,
Yeah.
oh no, not suffering you to live.
Yeah, I tried Star Trek Online, was not my thing. Part of the problem there is it's...
Exit is open.
The parent company, Perfect World, is very much known for its loot box strategies. Which one of their other games that we really enjoyed early on was Neverwinter, and then it became loot box hell.
Yeah. Yeah, we started with World of Warcraft. Tried out a few other minor ones around then. Went to Star Wars The Old Republic for a while, which had a good initial story, and didn't really have anything in place to continue on from there, which is something an MMO needs. And then we went to Neverwinter for a while. Rage.
Yeah,
He
sure.
Hulk out.
Yarr. We did a little time in Conan, which was a really fun system, but was so buggy, and they didn't really have anything planned past the starter area.
Yeah, at least not fully developed. We also spent a good amount of time in Guild Wars 2. Ow.
Ow. No respawn. Respawn denied. Yeah, Eve. It's
really not our thing.
It's an interesting concept, but it screams we'll not have fun with it for ourselves because it is not what we look for in a game.
At least that kind of game.
It'll be interesting. Eve a little while ago lost a lot of their long-time development staff after a other company. It was a case of another company came along, bought them out, and the old staff did not like the direction the new company was going to go with the game.
And despite how well Eve has done for them, they've kind of had problems getting anything else going.
Well, what I was about to say is after losing that staff break because of they did not like the direction the game was going in. Ooh, 61. That group went and formed their own MMO company, which looks like it's going to be shipping soon.
Okay.
And it's a lot of the same principles behind Eve, except it's fantasy.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, we also spent time in Archage. Speaking of some of the same principles, but fantasy.
Yeah. But that new game is Puck's Day.
Time. The water's fine. What is it again?
Puck's Day.
Huh.
Or Puck's Day.
Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Just checking last room. Nope, not worth it. The other one that's looking kind of interesting, mostly because their other game, which unfortunately a lot of people really like it, they have fun playing it, but tends to have a lot of added-on systems which tends to balk new players.
Yeah.
Because they're presented forefront is
I've seen a lot of games with that trouble.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's effectively Space Ninja Power Armor.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know of this one.
You'll know it if you heard the name. I had it and then lost it, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and it's driving me nuts now.
I can't think of anything that would be close to that description.
Warframe.
Heard the name a couple of times. I don't think I even knew it was an MMO.
It's a different type of MMO. It's not as RPG-like. someone dropped a blue chest. 71.
For armor. Okay.
But that team is actually developing a actual true RPG MMO.
Right. Well, good. I mean, they've kind of been balked a couple of times because, of course, assuming it was all the same team, because, of course, the company that did Eve, at one point had the kind of planet-bound thing in the same universe as Eve that they were planning, and that fell through.
Yeah, it actually shipped, but no one played it.
Right. And then, of course, well before that, they had plans to do the Vampire the Masquerade MMO.
Yeah, they'd actually bought out the rights for
yeah, they bought
World in Darkness.
They bought White Wolf itself.
Yep. Which they have since sold now.
Yeah, I believe they basically sank White Wolf as a company, split off the RPG stuff to Obsidian. I'm remembering this and the sequence right, and then that got sold off.
Oh. Oh, we're at 79. That was useless.
No. Boss time. Well, maybe there'll be horde underneath the boss.
Oh, hello, handsome. Nice to meet you. Think we got this?
The boulder is moonlighting again.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Hey, quit picking on me.
Keeping him kind of confused.
Yeah, Light No Fire has possibilities. One that I've been meaning to try myself is Palia.
Crap. Could not get out of that in time. Yeah, I've not heard of either of those.
Yeah, Palia is in open beta currently, and just recently shipped a... Ready for this? A Switch version!
Huh.
Palia is interesting because it's more of a cozy game MMO.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, he does that.
Couldn't get out in time.
That's what happened to me last time.
Oh, can we do it?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yay.
The,
Yes, it was creating tornadoes.
Yes. And he was about to call down a meteor, which would have killed us.
Yes.
Yeah, if we can survive to 180, we get to do a tougher version of that fight, I fear for our souls.
It is the ender of most runs at 180.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was kind of surprised when I heard that they actually shipped a Switch version.
Yeah.
It's like, that's actually kind of tempting. And the fact that it's basically like standard RPG MMOs, except it's all focused on the crafting and the housing and the social and not combat.
Yeah, there's been some vague attempts towards that.
There's
I
been
don't think any of
others.
them have really followed through well enough.
There's a couple that have done really well, but they were all like first gen MMOs, and the servers have since shut down, or they've gone to effectively private servers, which are very gray illegal.
Right.
The two biggest ones I can think of was, oh god, I'm trying to remember. Actually, there's three that I can think of. Two of them were squarely aimed at a slightly younger audience. One was Toontown. One was Club Penguin. And that was more about mini games.
Right.
And the third one, I'm trying to remember the name of it. A lot of people mocked it when they originally came out, but it actually hung around a while. Josh Strife Hayes actually goes through several of these as playables, or I believe Nerd Slayer also did some Death of the Game on them, and it was like Club Penguin. The reason why it shut down is it was just old.
Yeah. Eventually that will happen.
And it just phased out. They tried to make a sequel, but they didn't want to split the player base, and it just... They weren't...
and hi, live suing.
But as a game, it was actually very successful. It ran for almost 15, 20 years.
I will take that.
And that's nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Especially for a live service game.
I love Machinist.
Yeah, for some reason, the name of the third one, which was actually the most popular, is completely escaping me. But it was all about the social.
Pop Fortune?
Yeah. But it's nice to see that people are actually exploring that avenue. I mean, theoretically, something like Animal Crossing can somewhat fall into that, in the fact that you can have friends come and visit your island.
It just doesn't quite reach MMO. Raising.
Yeah, we'll take a raising. Oh, we can leave, by the way. Actually, let's check the other, because I'm still looking for blue chests.
Yes, you are. Nope.
Yeah, let's go. Other ones we tried out, Conan had some interesting systems to it. Too bad it was fun-calmed. It's the best way of describing it. I think that's the phrase that Nerd Slayer used as his downfall of a game. Was fun-calmed. It's like, ow. I actually spent a good time and got a max level character in Wild Star. The main bonus with Wild Star
is... or you mean problem?
Well... Yeah.
No auto heal.
Oh, that'll be fun. It had one of the best
your weenie heals.
Yeah. It had one of the best housing systems I had ever seen up to that point. Oh my god, people were building freaking Star Destroyers with that housing system. Alteration, sure. Trying to think of what else.
Rage.
Yes.
I said earlier, before some of the audience was here, Star Wars: The Old Republic, which had a very good story because they basically took the plot for what would have been Knights of the Old Republic 3. Unfortunately, that's all they had. MMOs are kind of need
62.
a continuing feed of things to do, and they didn't have that. Another rage.
Actually, let me dispel this one.
Exactly.
Go! I know we tried the original Legacy at one point. I poked my nose. I think it was called Legacy. It was one of the big ones from Korea.
Huh.
But we didn't really
some
think
little
much
ones.
of it.
I don't remember any big ones other than Archage. And another rage. Man, somebody is sure mad at something.
Oh, wandering camera!
Not for long.
Pig boy! I'm going to skip the pig boy room and see if I can get the next room over.
Sounds good. And I think the guys are home.
Can I get this dragon with 7, 4, 3, 2?
Ow.
Did you hit a bomb?
Landmine, yeah. Tuition. No horde this floor. Serenity, no help.
Is that Serenity or? Yeah, that was
the
a
one
Serenity.
I found, I think. Steel. I'll take that.
Yep. There's a few others that I tried and basically said, "Right, come join me."
Yep.
And there were some that was like, no, it's not worth you coming in and joining me.
Where was the
Rage was
Rage?
in the return room.
It was in the return? Okay. Which is also the opening room. I knew it was in the opening room.
Yep, I'm setting up. Okay.
Good timing, I just got there.
And I just killed the respawn.
I remember we tried out Fliff for a little bit.
Yeah, that's another one that kind of aged out.
It was showing its age at the time we tried it, and my system wasn't really capable of handling the graphics.
Yeah.
One of the really nice things with Final Fantasy XIV, it is best graphics for least effort. Mimic.
18...
Dragging them your way. Thank you.
And he dropped a chest. 9 seconds. We'll get one room out of this. 6 seconds.
Beat
5
0.
seconds. 4, 3.
6.
And that's all she wrote.
Hey, at least you got the mimic. Safety?
Safety! Intuition.
Yeah, we are not getting bored.
Oh, hello! 4-corner room.
So it would seem. Come on. The guy in the center of the screen.
I'm trying to be very careful with how I pull so I don't, like, wake the entire room at once.
Aw. Yeah, of course, along the way, I generally called the Neverwinter MMO the best worst MMO. Because it had a lot of problems and worked anyway. Fortune, flight, armor,
Steel.
Yeah, you do steel, fortune, and flight.
Fortune and flight.
Okay. Now, it had a bunch of problems, but it worked anyway. It is the MMO that got me to move in combat.
Well, it's very much was kind of an action-based MMO as opposed to tab target.
Yes. It was also not originally really intended to be an MMO. Thankfully, it went over to MMO earlier in its development cycle than I think Kingdoms of Amalur did.
Well, Kingdoms of Amalur was always supposed to be an MMO, and then at the last second wasn't.
Oh, okay. No, that's right. It was the other way around. That's right. But, and then I considered Star Wars The Old Republic the worst best MMO. All the things right, and then they did things to kind of...
Yeah, mostly it was strapped with a dog of an engine.
Yeah.
Which part of it, to be fair, part of that was not the engine itself, but how the development team used the engine, because ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, uses the same engine, and they did a much better job with it.
Right. I'll take that strength.
Intuition.
And Guild Wars 2 had a lot of really good things. Namely, the best dying system ever.
Yes, it did.
And a fairly good glamour system overall.
I will also agree with that.
Sight.
Yeah, if it wasn't for... Mimic!
Oh!
And I am poxed.
Darn. And I still miss having a longbow in Guild Wars 2.
Yes.
Their weapons really meant things in that game. And each class had a choice of, like, 3 different weapon sets they could really use.
Depends on the class. There were... It's like, I think 3 to 5, depending.
Yeah.
And each
of course,
weapon had a different...
Yeah. Had a very different feel.
Yeah.
And of course, they added an extra weapon to each class in the first expansion because...
I'm gonna set up here.
That's how you used the expansion classes. So you went to the particular new weapon. Like, Rangers could use a staff in the first expansion, and that's how they went into being a healing class. get out of rage, strength yourself.
Okay, I'll be a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's in the exit room anyway, so we'll pick it up on the way out.
Yeah, live suing EA's track record for MMOs is poor.
Yeah. Of course, their track record for a bunch of things these days is kind of poor. Got a replacement purity. Fortune. Lust. Actually, fortune.
Yeah, I never actually played Ultima Online.
Hmm.
A little too old school for me.
Yeah, we didn't get going until like the second.
It was 1 meter strength, right?
Wow. I don't know. Let's look it up in the exit. And let's head for the exit.
Heading. Uh-oh, luring!
Oh dear. I'll hold them off until I get there.
Oh, I'm dragging them over.
Okay, one's down.
Two's down.
Okay.
Kiting for great justice.
This is a party that does not panic as much over luring. Especially at this level. We have the firepower. Yep, strength.
Yeah, I never played Ultima Online. Never played RuneScape.
Yeah. Definitely all before our time.
I mean, RuneScape's still going, amazingly enough.
Of course, you did try out, I think, both 1 and 2 for the EverQuests.
Yeah.
Somewhat later, but you have tried them out. Sight.
Need me to pop sight?
Yeah.
Sight.
Camera. And somebody is doing OBA.
I see a pair of dragons.
That be the flame dragon.
There's 2 of them in this room.
One in this room, which is probably the one that did the AoE earlier. Okay.
Ooh, a silver.
I'll go get the remaining flame dragon. Because he's going to keep doing OBA until I do. Okay. All set.
Yeah, my problem is that a lot of the ones that I technically should like, I don't, which are a lot of the Koreans. simply because I am so sick of being treated as a cash box.
Oh, that and the Asian ones generally are weak on story.
Yeah, and we are very much story people. As we say as we continue our diving into a dungeon that has no story whatsoever.
It does too. We're still dealing with Obadord, our special guest star. But, just remember the amount of snark I was generating going through the questing in
Archage? Oh god, that was hilarious. And of course,
it's bad when my snark gets that deep.
And of course, neither of us are into things like PvP.
No. At least not in that type of environment.
And when you have most of your game and character interaction with other players based on PvP...
Yeah.
There's still a chest here. Ah. Resolution. Oh, the snark was mighty.
Yes, yes. Because there's extremely snark-worthy questing, because the writing was just so bad and so lazy.
And of course, the English translation company went out of business because of our gauge.
Yeah.
And ended up selling their main MMO, which was Rift,
or singular.
Yeah. Woohoo! Bomb Lady! Oh, this is going to be interesting on Summoner. Not to
remember.
You have to both push and not push the bombs around, and Summoner has a lot of AoE splash.
Yes.
I'm hoping this is about where the blue bomb will show up.
Good luck. I'm about to take aggro. No, that didn't quite do it. That's
Grey bomb! I'm about to die here.
You're fine-ish.
No, the bomb! Oh, and I had her perfectly positioned to Grey bomb.
Yeah. That better?
Okay.
What do we want to do with... Ah. Very.
Okay, I think I got it.
You sure did.
Come on. There we go. I had to hold DPS just so that I didn't kill us.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she hits pretty hard.
Yeah, she is doing a number on me. Grey bomb. Not that we need this. Come on, there we go. Yeah, wow. That hurt.
Do we dare try another floor set?
Oh yeah, yeah. We can easily get another one in.
Yeah, I actually liked Rift. It was a interesting...
System-wise, it was good. And of course, that's where a few features that have become common later started showing up, like the world event stuff, which was, of course, for them, the Rift events. They were kind of the first ones to try that. It had some problems, but it was kind of a first out the door situation. Feel. Yes.
Yeah, this is a part where we should start kind of moving together.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're approaching 100. And it's the post 100 section that'll kill us. Grab it! Grab it!
Oh dear!
Grab it! Grab it! You're fine.
No, I'm not fine!
Can't take on a little old swarm by yourself. Come on.
No! No, I can't!
I mean, watch this. Barely even touched me.
I do like Dread.
Dreadworm trance?
Yeah.
Summoner has a lot of really nice features these days.
Yeah, I have taken flack from people for being one of the people who actually thinks the changes to summoners have been generally good.
As far as I can tell, most people actually do. As ever, the people saying no are the vocal ones. But as near as I can tell, the vast majority of people think that Summoner's in a much better place. Steel. That'll be you.
Well, considering that very few people played Summoner at the end of Endwalker, including myself.
Yeah.
And it's almost tripled the number of people playing it with the new version.
Yeah.
I think the numbers speak for them.
Change.
Yeah, I think the numbers speak for themselves. And it does feel more like a summoner and not just a knockoff of a
Yeah.
a WoW warlock. Though I am very kind of depressed. One of the things that I really did like about WoW was their hunter pet AIs. And it's one of the things they're actually getting away from with FF. Is they're getting away from independent pets. Sight. Sure.
Man. Oh, look at that trap. Okay. Yeah. And I have to say, there is a lot of fun in being able to say, go kill me that.
Well, one of the things they've apparently buckled under, which is something we were already exploring, when we were playing. Oh, Mimic! Hello! Was allowing pets to tank.
Yes. Yeah.
And
that's something we'd explored early on. In WoW
yeah, we
career.
mostly kept it as off tank.
Well, it was the specialty tank. Because, of course, right about the time... Best interrupt in the game. Oh no, another Wraith.
Work on the Wraith. I've got the south.
Yep. Haha. I found my interrupt.
All right. Handled.
Yeah. So about the time we were really having to get serious about, dungeons in WoW was around the time that they did one of their initial big pet changes in WoW. And reworked the types of things that they could do and learn for ability-wise. And one of the things that they could do was basically get abilities that gave them elemental resistances. So instead of having, specialized gear sets for, we need this kind of elemental resistance now instead of all the normal stuff, we'd send in my Hunter Pet Lance.
Yes, and he was great.
And the first time we were kind of proposing this, Lundy was just kind of, I don't know, and then looked at Lance's stats and said, good lord, he has more elemental resistance than the rest of the party put together.
Yes, he does.
Because that's what the purchasing allowed for at that point.
Yeah, well, apparently, there was, and this is all coming from second hand, but the second hand was from someone who worked at Blizzard.
Oh dear.
That
the other thing they
apparently
did at that point.
Lately, or at least later in the development cycle, it was pointed out that if they just knocked this proficiency up, Hunter Pets could main tank, and the developer person looked at them and said, but that was supposed to be part of the original conception. Let's fix this, and they did.
Oh dear. And of course the other thing they did at the same time as that initial rewrite on pets is they did give them an all-new resistance to AoEs, and that was just to account for the fact that the AI would have trouble dodging them.
Take that.
Yeah.
He's coming over.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, in 14, one of the reasons why they got rid of a lot of the independence of pets in Endwalker, or not Endwalker, in Shadowbringers, was because groups had found out that for things like Ramu Extreme,
oh dear,
it was better just to have Titan Iggy tank him, and you could ignore the entire tank swap mechanic.
Okay, that's a little much, but short of that, by the way, there's another Wraith after this one. See? Yeah, being able to ignore a tank swap mechanic, I can see why they get soggy and hard to like about that, but...
So they've been... And it has been noted that Yoshi P actually does not care for pets.
Yeah, I know.
Now, whether he uses that to influence his battle team or not is another matter.
Yeah.
But I've always found it very sad because I've always enjoyed pet classes.
Yeah. Especially considering some of the things you could get Shrimpet to do back in the day.
Yeah. Shrimpet stopped being fun when I wasn't able to fear kite people anymore.
I know! Just like for me, she was not half as fun after Survivadin went away. And these are both older WoW characters. Ow. Original versions of Warlocks, you could basically, attach a tractor beam to a target and start draining their health. Ooh.
Let's go!
Time for some rage and new music. And basically, you attach the tractor beam, you start draining their health, and then you basically cast a fear spell, and they run away from you, getting their health drained the entire time. And then eventually that wears off, and they run back to you to smash you for your temerity, and then you just fear them again, and
yeah, fear kiting.
And if you knew what you were doing, how many could you control at a time?
About 2 to 3, depending on the situation.
Yeah, I thought you could do about 3.
Well, it also depended on what gear I had. Because there was a piece of gear that they finally removed it from the game because it actually caused problems.
More rage.
Where if every time you get hit, well, can't use it.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you got hit, there was a percentage chance that you would fear the person who hit you.
Oh, jeez. That's evil. Shall we just leave this floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, my secondary character was a paladin by the name of Furmishi. And I stumbled into a cross-spec class version of the class that other people nicknamed Survivadin. Paladins were a tank type, of course, with basically some magic and some healing. And at that point, boom.
This should help. Ooh, yeah, we want to go that way.
Another course coming in.
Watch your health.
I am. I was also watching his.
Actually, we want to go this way.
Okay. Yes. And one of the abilities you can spec for is basically every time you get hit, you do damage to the thing that hit you. Which also makes tanking as a paladin kind of handy because, as long as they're hitting me, they're getting more aggro. Or I'm getting more aggro with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but it also meant that, a paladin could kind of go in and solo fairly tough things, use their armor and healing to keep going, and the damage on hit would slowly whittle them away without you having to do as much.
So
Survivadins could take things that any other class would say, nope, I will get destroyed, including other tank types.
Ow. He was confused. Dragon!
Yes. Dragon, the dragon!
Just be...
Safety.
Give me a second. I'm dealing with the dragon. Who is hurting lots.
Not for long, he isn't. See? Gee, all the traps turned invisible again.
Not to worry, Doodles. For flanking, this game actually has that. They're called positionals. There are technically 4 positionals in game. Ooh, fortune. Front, sides, and rear. And some character positions do more damage if you are in said positionals. It used to be the ability would fail entirely. They have since removed that.
Oh, thank
now
goodness.
It just
Good
does
Lord,
extra
Monk
damage.
Would have been unplayable for me.
Oh, Monk during AAR, when we were originally playing, had 6 positionals, and they were rotation based.
Yeah, and they still kind of are.
Oh, it was far worse. You had to deal with front side, back, back.
Oh, no. I don't like positionals.
Let's be honest, you're a I want to sit back and nuke things from orbit kind of player.
Yeah. What's your point? The point of having range is to be at range.
We have a dark dragon, by the way.
Always.
He's hiding around the corner.
Of course. So look out for OVA.
Yeah, now...
Yeah,
now what happens?
Damage.
Yeah, it's bonus damage, and it... Originally, if you did not hit your positionals, especially for Monk, it would kill your combos.
Combo, yeah. I so would not have survived as Monk under that system.
Now, I say this with a slight warning, in that the monsters in Palace of the Dead have no positionals. And you can tell by the solid ground ring around their target.
No, solid double ground ring.
Yeah.
Because there will always be the inner one. The outer one will tell you where the positionals are.
The inner one breaks as well.
Mimic.
Great.
Interrupted. Best interrupt.
Help.
You're fine. See?
What are you talking about? I'm squishy!
You're fine. You're alive. You think I'm not squishy?
But they recently redid the target rings.
Yeah.
You notice the arrows on him? Well, can't now. He's kind of dead.
Arrows.
Well, there's the front arrow and the 2 side arrows.
Yes.
The side
front arrow
arrows
is always there.
will always show you where the sides are, and will always point towards where the front of the boss is. The front arrow and the side arrows will be inside the ring if the boss has no positionals. They will be outside the ring if the boss does have positionals. So it's made it a little clearer on what mobs have what positionals.
Incoming course. Iron course, that is. Or he's going the other way.
By the way,
along with
there's
another
no
one.
abilities this lore.
Uh,
I'm taking this. I'm sorry.
you go for it. The monster in the iron course. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, jeez. And another.
Fight if you need to.
Yep. There's less needing to kite and more needing to stay out of the way of the patrollers. So I wasn't handling two of them at once.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Horde. None of that around here, Mr. Dark Dragon. We don't stand for no OBA. And of course is coming back.
I wish I could shield other people but myself. Besides myself.
Yeah. I pulled off you. I'm hardly.
Course
doing anything
incoming.
Special. Of course, there's a course incoming. What is this? The 5th course? I think we have something like a 6th course meal on this floor. Palace, and there's the exit.
Ooh,
Lovely.
ooh. Get ready. Raging!
Okay, it must be here. Yeah, clear your way in and we'll go to the next floor. Saturation. Oh, too bad. Yes. Speaking of Nuke for Morbid, going back to Guild Wars 2. So yeah, each class would have a number of different weapons they could use, and they'd act somewhat differently. You know, like, I think one of the things you could do as Ranger was like a knife and hand axe combo. And good lord, you were mobile in that one. Yeah, it was all melee, but you were just dancing all over the battlefield. Not quite my style, but I certainly respected it. And there's like a short bow, strength. And of course there's the longbow, which technically wasn't as good, but had the longest range Gravekeeper in the game.
Yeah, it was actually longer than the Ardo target would let you believe.
Well, no, that was true for every weapon as far as I could tell. Because, you know, there's the usual auto attack options, and they had a range to them, and any of the weapons you could manually attack at greater than the normal auto attack range. Combined with the fact that longbow already had the longest range, the manual attack range on the longbow was really impressive. And you could kind of cheat parts of certain dungeons. Nope.
Well, he got nuked.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be honest, if it wasn't for us really loving the story with FF14, we'd probably be back in Guild Wars 2, but 14 keeps us so busy we don't even look at anyone else.
Yeah. Now, if you're looking for MMOs to experience, if you've got a slightly better system graphics-wise, though these days that's not nearly as big of a problem. The main initial story in Star Wars: The Old Republic is worth a look, especially if you've played the 2 Knights of the Old Republic game, Mimic Rome. And it's the accent.
I guess we're playing with mimics.
I've got my interrupt ready. Darn it.
Did you try and interrupt Death Trap?
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens.
Cooldown.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Oh, god damn it!
80% of the time, the first thing they do is the other.
But every now and then, well,
they do
that should help.
First. Yeah. Okay, by the time he tries to do anything... And of course, there's always that solution.
Kill them before they kill you?
Kill them before they can do any abilities. He was just starting a cast bar up when he went down. Like that.
Any others? No, it looks like that's it. Let's go!
Yeah.
Though we have not hit a silver in a while.
Yeah, if you've played the old Knights of the Old Republic games and you liked them, and you want to see a sequel, yeah, play Star Wars: The Old Republic. The main story is the sequel.
Yeah, the big thing is that the engine is a dog of an engine.
Sadly.
What's sad is that they actually fixed a lot of problems with the engine from beta to initial release, and then they broke it all when they re-updated it to make it free to play.
Yeah.
They literally broke everything they fixed. It's like, why? Why did you do this?
Yeah, because somebody wanted money.
No offense, I'm popping a steal.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to pop a lust.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. I will have his attention for a while.
Did you crit on him?
I did a, what do you call it? Reassemble. Reassemble always. What reassemble does is it means that your next one crits.
Damn, they were way apart.
Not a problem. We have the firepower to take those out for at least the first couple of rounds.
Yeah, I was gonna pop it on the next round.
Yeah, don't worry about it until at least the third round. I'm down.
Yes, I noticed.
Wow. Yeah, this was the round to do it on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them down so I can do the round.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's got rid of... Yeah, that got rid of a couple permanently.
This is too many. I should have done it previous round.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have done it
sorry.
previous round.
Was that round 4?
That was round 3. And yeah, they kept raising and it went into round 4 because I couldn't get them bunched up enough to take them out once they were dead.
Well, even, when I went down, which should have been round 3, felt too many for round 3. I'm wondering if we missed a round.
Oh, well.
Pooh. Well, there's a nice ending for the evening.
No, we should have done it on the second round, but I went with your third round suggestion, and that was one round too many.
That's usually how we do it.
No, we usually do it on the second round.
No.
Yes.
Usually 3.
No, 2. You keep saying 3 and it never works!
It has 2.
Maybe with Tay in tow.
Because there should be 2 each round, which means there should only be 6, and that was more than 6.
No, it increases by 1 each round.
Replica breaches of healing. Quick arm 4. Savage aim 4. Gloves of casting. Wind up Edda for anyone who doesn't already have her several times over.
The good news is I am up Aether Pool, but
this is true.
I don't
especially
think
since
we got
the silvers were. Well,
yeah,
all the silvers were really in the ones that we passed through. So yeah,
I don't
pretty
think
much all of it.
We got a single silver at that last floor set.
Probably not.
Reset your progress.
We might have gotten 1.
Oh well. Yeah, 1's not a big loss.
Yeah.
If it was like 5 or 10, I'd be crying rivers.
Yeah, the bulk of them were in the first set we did. We didn't even have that many in the second set. So you kept all your Aether Pool progress. Congrats.
So, do you want me to do Summoner next time or go back to Sage?
Whatever you enjoy.
You're not helping. What's sad is I probably should have rezzed you.
Yeah.
But you went down just as I hit the palm.
Yeah. Boy. And I went down suddenly. I was not expecting that.
Yes, I noticed.
There's like something. It felt like something, or seemed like something one hit me, but it was probably like 3 or 4 of the guys hitting me at once.
Yeah. Those guys hit like trucks.
Yes, they do. Oh dear. There you are. I just got the warning signal from my headphones.
Oh dear. Well, we're about ready to chill for
not
the
bad
next
timing.
few minutes. Not worth starting a new floor set. Fine. Hero is waiting for you.
Sorry.
Can everyone hear him as he talks over my shoulder?
Well, given the joke last week and the reaction of the party, I'd say that the odds are lightweight. Considering apparently your entire team heard the entire thing about the Christmas cards.
I mean, the other possibility is next time I go in as a tank, probably Pally for the self-heal.
Either Pally or Warrior, though, yeah, Warrior doesn't self-heal at that level today.
They can, it's just really minor.
Yeah, it's not the, no, I'm not dead, therefore I can get myself up to full.
Yeah. I went ahead and turned the music down so you have more of a chance of hearing him over my shoulder.
No, that's not background Brick. That is background Brenda / Rylea.
Yeah, Brick has wandered off to the bedroom already.
Yeah, it is late for Brick.
So
I'm just here because my headphones need recharging, including the mic.
yeah, well.
And the recharging cable is short.
But,
you know, they've had power pretty much all day.
let's see, can I get anything for this? No, I cannot. You get vendored. How about that?
Over to
Naughty, I can probably make money by going and buying what's on the market and then vendoring it.
do they really vendor for that much?
They vendor for 99 gil.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So this is under market rate.
Just hand them over to Mutamix.
I don't have enough of the stacks to do that. I've actually been bailing on some of my low-level material just to save on bag space.
Who knows?
Have you sold your top? Yes, you have. So we're going to remove that.
I am going to avoid saying rude and unfortunate things.
Yes, please do. Yeah, she's got quite the outfit going here.
Oh, yeah. Well prepared for winter, I see.
How about you? Oh, perfect.
1 a.m. Yeah, Eureka, you're like East Coast, aren't you? Actually, maybe Central. Since it's freaking 11 here, it'll only be 2 hours.
Yeah, my mannequins have seen better fashion days.
At least they have a day, unlike mine.
She's been sitting in the same small clothes for years
Right.
now.
It's not like I have anything else to do.
For a while, what I did was I created like full like crafting sets and put them up for sale,
Mm-hmm.
or crafted sets. But yeah, I mean, this is a particular fashion atrocity going on here.
Oh, come on, it's fine.
In my little apartment
Yes.
with Urianjay hanging over the bed.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, that is a gorgeous picture of Urianjay.
Actually, yes, it is.
And then we have the bathroom over here.
You should probably drain that tub someday.
Yeah. And then technically this is supposed to be Rye's room if she ever uses it.
I pull books off the shelves every once in a while.
I need like put a stack of books like right here.
Yes.
And look, I got you a shark cushion.
Why? Why did you do this thing?
Because it's a fishy?
It's a bitey fish. No thanks.
But bitey fish tastes good. Only problem with shark is they do kind of, because they're at the top of the food chain, they kind of suck up all the other things all the fish have been eating. So
Yeah.
the things like lead levels are kind of high. I will sit in my chair.
Night on Masterpiece Theater.
I like my carbuncle cheers.
Theater.
Yeah, it's carbuncle theater. With that said, it is that time.
Yeah.
We will be back hopefully tomorrow afternoon with more Alo Alo Island.
Yeah.
More like tomorrow evening. That tends to be a little flaky on the times, which is why I don't just generally give them. And then after dinner will be the buns, and we'll be exploring the Christmas holiday.
Yes, because we can't possibly do main story quest if there's any other option.
Exactly. So, with that said, we wish you all a really good evening. Thanks for coming along and hearing us ruminate about other MMOs.
Yes.
At least it was a discussion we could talk about while not dying. Kind of. Maybe.
I'm sorry, but we did die.
Yeah, we did die. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm the one who went down first.
Good night. Be safe, be well, and see you tomorrow evening.
Yeah, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow.